Hi. Let's go ahead and start rubbing your palms together. Let's go ahead and just gentle, light rub of the face. Rub the scalp a bit, kind of wake everything up or calm everything down depending on when you're doing this practice. I'm just taking my hands and sort of like as if I were getting my hair washed professionally, just going from my face line all the way to the back, just doing some gentle rubs, taking it systematically down into all of my hair, into the back of my neck. And then just go ahead and take all those thoughts, strip them out of your hair, throw it into an electrical socket, and just refresh. Again, rub, and just do gentle tapping, patting on the face, just gently around the eyes. Just tap, 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 tap. Mouth, around your ears. Take your ears, sort of gently massage the ear. Just take your little peace sign. Just rub. And then pull the ear out slightly, just to open up all those points in the ear. Just gently pull the ear just down and out a little bit. Just be gentle with yourselves, though. Now take your opposite hand to your shoulder and just gently sponge that shoulder. Just whoosh, whoosh. Just whoosh, whoosh. Just feel it, just feeling some hydration in the tissue. Feel free to move your head around a little bit here. Just to connect head and body. As we try to process our day, our life, our situation, sometimes our heads can get disconnected from our bodies a little bit. And we kind of all deal with that differently. Some of us get a little snappy, some of us get a little depressed, some of us get sad, withdrawn, overdoing it. Lots of different things can happen. But let's connect, let's really get back, connecting head and body. Just going to take all those thoughts out of the shoulders, strip it out, down your arm perhaps, throw into electrical socket. Take a moment, notice the difference. Maybe one shoulder feels lower than the other. And then take your other hand, sponge the other shoulder. Just again, sponging, whoosh, whoosh. Sponging. Feel free to move your head and neck around a little bit here, just with the intention of just creating connection between your head and your body. So my head informs my body, but also my body informs my head, and we can get working back on the same page today. So perhaps then my way I come into my world will be more integrated, more whole, bigger picture, and not just only for my thoughts and like what makes sense, because sometimes things just don't make sense. Or it doesn't feel right. Well, sometimes things don't feel right either. So how can we get these two together and be more at peace with things not making sense or things not feeling right? And then just see what is happening in that moment instead of what's not happening. Doesn't feel right, doesn't make sense. But what is happening? Turn our focus to what is going on. And then just go ahead and strip that arm down and out. Great. Take a little inhale, exhale, force out the air, draw the abdomen up. As I said, we're going to be doing this Kapalabhati for a while. Inhale, draw, 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 Draw. Draw the abdomen. Draw the abdomen up. Draw. 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 Draw the abdomen. Draw the abdomen up. Draw. 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 Draw the abdomen up. Draw. 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 Inhale, return to normal breathing. Take a few Ujjayi breath here. Half close the back of your throat. Inhale, exhale through the nose with the idea of letting that Ujjayi connect head and body. Body and head. All right, sit on the toes. Curl toes under. Inhale, arms up over the head. It looks like that from the side. Inhale, up and arms over the head. Exhale, lengthen. Again, this idea of using the breath and now the action of the feet. Connect head and body. All the way down to the feet. Exhale, down, out through the tailbone. Good, inhale. Exhale for that length. This time, inhale, twist to your left. Feel that left sit bone draw down as you twist to the left. And then draw that right sit bone down. And then draw the tailbone down. And then draw the pubic bone down. Inhale again. Exhale, feel that whole pelvic floor, sit bone, tailbone, pubic bone, draw down. One more breath in. Exhale, come back to the center. Change the interlacing of your fingers. Inhale, twist to your right. As you exhale, draw your right sit bone down. And then draw the left sit bone down. You're breathing all this time. Inhaling and exhaling. Then draw the tailbone down. And then draw the pubic bone down. Now feel everything draw down as the rib cage floats up, as the diaphragm behind the eyes, around the sphenoid bone, floats up. You've got that pelvic floor and your arches of your feet, feeling the drawing up and the suction down, creating a length in the tube of you, connecting head and body. Bring your body back. Exhale. Inhale, look up. Exhale, float the hands back behind the feet, opening the collarbones. One more breath in. And then inhale and exhale, come forward, tap the toes out, take it over into child's pose. Take your hands, rub your lower back. Find your spine, trace your fingers along your spine, and just feel that length. Rub your hips, rub your legs. Take one hand on each side of the outside of your knees. Press your knees into your hands and your hands into your knees. Inhale deep into that pelvic floor, drawing your right sit bone down, your left sit bone down, your tailbone down, and your pubic bone down as I'm pressing my hands into my knees here, gently. But I'm feeling that action. Give me some base to draw my pelvic floor down. As I draw my pelvic floor down, can I feel my brain and my head move up, again, connecting head and body. One more breath here. Release the hands, take it into child's pose. Just let all those thoughts drain into the earth. Come up to fours, inhale up. Exhale, curl the toes under, slide it into downward facing dog pose today. Feel free to pedal the feet out a bit. Inhale, exhale, draw the abdomen up. Come up onto your toes, the balls of your feet. Inhale, and exhale, slide your heels over to the right, getting a stretch in my left side body. Feeling my left ear relating to my left outer ankle. Connecting head and body here. Inhale, come back up to down dog. Inhale, exhale, draw the abdomen up. Come up onto the toes, slide the heels over to the left. Now I'm stretching out my right side body. Can I feel that connection from my right outer ankle to my right ear? Can you mentally do a little pull the left sit bone down, right sit bone down, tailbone down, pubic bone down. Just see how that feels and what happens if you just mentally do that. Come back up onto the balls of the feet. Inhale, exhale, bend the knees, really feel that tailbone high. Do a little gentle right sit bone, left sit bone, tailbone, pubic bone, left sit bone, right sit bone, tailbone, pubic bone. The head drop down. A little turning your head side to side gently. A little moving up and down. So a little yeses and nos here. And then release the heels back to the floor. Straighten the legs. Feel a fuller down dog perhaps. And then walk your feet between your hands to Uttanasana, forward fold. Bend the legs deeply. Inhale, arms out to the side, an airplane, flat back up. Inhale. Exhale, bring everything, your arms forward like you're scooping something as you send your tailbone and pubic bone, sit bones back. Inhale. Move the chest forward. Exhale. Feel your pelvic floor, tailbone, sit bone, pubic bone, move back while your arms move forward. And then inhale, feel my sternum move forward. And then exhale back. And then move that sternum forward. From here, my weight's a little bit more on I was sort of just gently shifting my weight a little bit back and forth on my feet, but not dramatically. Go ahead and clasp your hands behind your back. Now open the collarbones. From there, draw the tailbone down. Inhale, bring your body up. And then exhale. Slowly stand, close eyes, feel. Little mini circle of the head. One direction, little circle of the head, the other direction. Great. Bring the legs together. Go ahead and clasp your hands together in reverse lock. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, take your body over to the right. So I'm breathing into my left lung, expanding my left rib cage. Consciously drawing my left sit bone down and then my right sit bone down, then my tailbone down, and my pubic bone down. Come up to the ball of the foot on your right foot. I'm pressing into that right foot. From there, I'm going to press down into the ball of the foot on my right foot as I inhale, bring my body up. As I float my arms down, my right leg will come up. Feel the tailbone releasing down, the pubic bone releasing down, my sit bones releasing down, my head floating up as I'm connecting my head and my body. And stand. Just notice if you feel different, taller, lighter, more connected perhaps. I feel like my right ear is a little cloggy, so if I keep opening my mouth, that's because I'm thinking it's going to clear pretty soon. All right, clasp the hands, change the clasp of your hands, inhale up. Exhale, pull down with your pelvic floor. Inhale, take the body over to the left, breathing into my right lung this time. Consciously drawing the right sit bone down, left sit bone down, tailbone down, pubic bone down. Release the back of your neck. Can I feel that space where my skull and neck come together? And they usually like to go back there, but can I feel a little more length between there? Come up to the ball of the foot on my left foot. So I'm pressing my toes into the floor, the ball of the foot into my floor, the ball of the foot into the floor. Still feeling, even though that's lifted, keep everything moving downward in the pelvic floor. And then pressing down the left ball of the foot. Inhale, bring the body up. And then exhale, float the arms down. Left leg rises. Take a moment, stand there, just floating. And then release the leg down. Stand, close eyes, take a moment and feel. Great. Just inhale, float the arms up. Exhale over Uttanasana. Inhale up, Ardha Uttanasana, half flat back. Exhale, step back to plank. Inhale, right arm up into side plank. Exhale, arm down, knees to the floor or chaturanga, lower down. Inhale, up dog or low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog pose. Inhale, right leg comes through to warrior one. Exhale, soften shoulders, sink hips. Inhale, straighten that leg. Exhale, gently cascade forward. You might need to bend that front leg. Inhale, step back to plank. Exhale, lower down, knees, chest, chin, and chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come up high on your toes, bend your knees, flip your hips. You can do some baby bunny hops forward, go all the way forward. Bend the legs, airplane arms. Feel that dance now between your pelvic floor and your sternum as you lift that entire torso up. And hands to the heart in prayer. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale over Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale with the idea of connecting my body and my head, I come up to flat back. Exhale, back over. Inhale, step back to plank. Exhale, inhale, left arm up into side plank. Take a couple of breaths here. I just like to hang out and plank, side plank a bit. Exhale, arms back down. You can either go up, down all the way to chaturanga or half push-up like I'm doing. Inhale, up dog or low cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg comes through to warrior one. Exhale, soften shoulders, sink hips. Feel the connection of your head into your pelvic floor. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Exhale, cascade forward. You may want to bend your front leg here. A couple breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, step back to plank. Lower down, half push-up or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or low cobra. Exhale, down dog. Come up high on your toes, bend your knees, lift your sit bones. Baby bunny hops, or just step forward. Bend your legs, arms out to the side. Feel the connection between your head and your pelvic floor like we did earlier, that sternum, tailbone, sit bones, pubic bone connection as you bring that wholeness up. Hands to the heart in prayer. Good. Inhale, float it up. Exhale over Uttanasana. Inhale, come up to flat back. Exhale, step back to plank. Inhale, side plank, right arm up. Exhale, back down, all the way down. Inhale, up dog or low cobra. Exhale, down dog. This time right leg goes up in a three-legged dog. Open the hips to Krankasana, feel space in there. Couple breaths here. Inhale, leg comes through to warrior one. Exhale, soften shoulders, sink hips. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Exhale, cascade forward. This time we'll take some breathing with bringing the body up to flat back and down. So feeling before we go, feel my right sit bone pull back, pull down my left sit bone, my tailbone, my pubic bone. And then I'm going to feel that connection in my head as I inhale, bring my body up to flat back. Exhale, bring my body back down. Even breathing. So inhale 4, exhale 4, inhale up. Your 4 counts may take longer or shorter than mine. Exhale back down. Again, connecting head and body here. Inhale up for 4. Exhale down for 4. This time, inhale up for 4. Exhale, step back to plank, and then take it all the way down to chaturanga or half push-up. Inhale, up dog or low cobra. Exhale, down dog. Walk or jump your feet between your hands to Uttanasana. Bend the legs, arms out into the airplane. Feel that connection between sternum and pelvic floor as you inhale, bring it all the way up. That comes from the bottom of my feet as well. Exhale, hands to heart in prayer. One more round. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale over Uttanasana. Inhale up to Ardha Uttanasana, connection between sternum, pelvic floor, and head. And then go ahead and step back to plank. Exhale. Inhale, left arm up into side plank. Exhale, plank, and then chaturanga on that same exhale. Inhale, up dog or low cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg up in a three-legged dog. Play around in here for a couple of breaths. Open the hips a bit. Find some space in there. Remember, your head is connected to that foot that's in the air. And then inhale. Left leg comes through to warrior one. Exhale, soften shoulders, sink hips. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale over. Cascade, front leg may be bent. You may be on blocks. Inhale up for 4. Exhale down for 4. Remember, sit bone down, left sit bone, right sit bone, tailbone, pubic bone. Inhale up for 4. Exhale down. Your 4 may be different than mine, so if you're going up when I'm saying down, that is okay. I'm going to do one more, so you gauge whatever you're doing. I'm inhaling up for 4. And exhale, step back to plank, and then take it all the way down to chaturanga or half push-up. Inhale, up dog or low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay in down dog. Some of you can flip to dolphin just to change it up a bit, get a different kind of stretch through your shoulders. Inhale, exhale, draw the abdomen up. And whether you're in dolphin or down dog or even child's pose here, having a sense of that head-body connection. Then everyone come to child's pose for a moment. And let all those thoughts drain out. All those places of disconnection, let them dissolve and let them really go into the earth now. Okay. Let's go ahead and come to 4s. Inhale forward. Exhale, curl it back. Forearms to the floor. Inhale, scoop forward with the chin. Exhale, curl the toes under. Slide up now into dolphin pose. Right leg up into dolphin and then come up to the tippy tiptoes. I'm feeling now the connection of my head as my pelvic floor and my pelvic floor now and my foot as my head as I go up and down. So I'm really reversing the roles here. Continuing that connection between the two as I go up to the tippy tiptoe on my standing leg. Do that about 3 times. Come down. If you need to rest between sides, go right ahead. Otherwise, just take it into the other side. Find my head as my pelvic floor. Find my pelvic floor and foot as my head. It's my head and neck, actually. So I'm having an experience of my pelvic floor being my neck, and my foot and leg is my head, the one that's in the air. Where my pelvic floor is now my head. About 3 rolls up there. Come back down, dolphin pose. You want to pause the recording right now and do a little bit of forearm balance. Go right ahead. Otherwise, take it back down into child's pose. And come on up. Great. Let's go ahead and bring our right leg forward to the lunge. Back knee off the floor. Again, feeling that bottom of the foot relating to actually right here up in my eyes, right here in my skull. So I'm feeling the arch of my foot, like the arch of my, there's a diaphragm right behind your eyes, right where your brain sits on your face, kind of. And there's a little sphenoid diaphragm up there. So I'm feeling that the arch of my head right around my third eye, where those glands are relating to the arch of my foot. So if that's the case, I'm just kind of like one big brain, or one big body, or one big both. From there, go ahead and place that back heel down on the floor, and then inhale, bring your left arm up as you bring your body up into side angle pose. Breathe. Inhale 4, exhale 4. Feel that space as I pull my right sit bone down, my left sit bone down, my tailbone down, my pubic bone down. Drip down if you want to. Take that arm over the top, bind it off if you like. Straighten the front leg if you like. You can stay here. Those of you that want to hop that back foot forward, stand on it, take it into bird of paradise. Might be an option for you today. We'll see if it is for me. I'm not going to straighten my leg because my shoulders don't feel like they're ready for that, but you can if that's your thing. Ooh, it's a day where we're hopping around, and it's okay. Even though it's recorded, we're coming at you live here. All right, I'm going to give it one more shot just because why not? I'm here having fun. And that's good enough for me. I feel something fun in there in my pelvis. That's enough. Stepping back to side angle of whatever version of your choice. And then release the arms down. Come back to the lunge. Take the body up. Press the hand into the outer leg. Outer knee. Inhale the arm up and then exhale, twist to the other side. So rotated side angle. Feel that space as I bring my right sit bone down, left sit bone down, tailbone down, pubic bone down, head up. Inhale 4, exhale 4. If there are those of you that want to, try the bind here. One more breath in, release. And now come and rotate that front leg out into pigeon pose. Inhale 4, exhale 4. Feel my right sit bone move down, my left sit bone move down, my tailbone move down, my pubic bone move down. And then feel the space in the back of my neck where my whole weight of my head can go down the back of my spine and sometimes sit on the back of my heart right between my shoulder blades. Free that space. And then inhale up. Exhale, slide back to down dog. Come down to 4s. Sit back into Vajrasana. All right, let's come forward. Bring our left foot forward to the lunge. Back knee off the floor. So that left sit bone pull down, right sit bone, tailbone, pubic bone. Feel that back of that head. Can I feel the back of my heart now? Without that weight of my skull on it. Just feel my skull lifting up, connecting my head and my body via length, via space. I'm connecting via space instead of like smashing myself into each other. Spin that back heel down. And then inhale, right arm up into side angle pose. Again, feeling my left sit bone pull down, my right sit bone pull down, tailbone down, pubic bone down. Inhale 4, exhale 4. Feeling my head moving out of my heart, my head moving out of my lower, the back of my heart. So my head and my heart are not like one. So give them space to do what they do and give them space to communicate. Go ahead and take your top arm up if you want to. Feel like binding it off. Straighten the front leg if you like. And release. Spin that back heel up. Hand to the outside of that front leg, pressing. Inhale, breathe up. Exhale. Left sit bone pulls down, right sit bone, tailbone, pubic bone. And then wrap it around for rotated side angle. Breathe deep. Feel that left sit bone pull down, right sit bone pull down, pubic bone, tailbone. And my head floats up and out of my heart. The back of my head is no longer smashing into the back of my heart. Now, those of you that might have it in you, open the arms or bind it off. I don't know if I have it in me on this side. I don't. And that's actually because my left hip is tight. So I can't do the bind as easily. So it's not really all about the shoulders now, is it? Going to roll back. Lower that back knee down to take it into pigeon pose now. Feel my left sit bone, right sit bone, pubic bone, tailbone. And then my head floating out of my middle back. Giving my brain some space, my heart some space, my pelvic floor some space. Giving myself this whole unifying space to coexist as wholeness. Inhale 4, exhale 4. And then inhale, come up. Slide back to down dog. back to that, sliding the heels over to the right. Feel that left side body. How it feels now. Come back to the center. Heels up, then take them over to the left. Feel how it feels in your right side body now. Come back to the center. Come up onto the toes, balls of the feet. Bend the knees. Lift. Feel your sit bones. Tailbone, pubic bone, lift. Head release down. Wrap your elbows in towards each other, just a smidgen, not too much, but just to feel a different action perhaps in your shoulders. The palms of your hands, and then straighten back out into down dog from there. And then come forward. Curl the toes under, sit back on the toes. Take a moment to feel. From here, Vajrasana, hands behind. Inhale, open collarbones. Lift the hips. Feel that space now as you walk yourself up into camel. Feel that space behind the heart. Sit bones down, pubic bone, tailbone down. Feel that connection between your pelvic floor and your feet as you lower yourself back down. Come back to Vajrasana. All right. Going to take your right leg underneath, left leg on top for Gomukhasana. Feel your left sit bone move down, right sit bone move down, pubic bone move down, tailbone move down. The back of the neck, long, back of the heart is free. Any arms you like here. You can take eagle arms, you can take grabbing the hands. I'm going to take my right arm on top, my left arm on bottom. And as my hands clasp together around the back of the heart region, I'm going to actually breathe into that region. And now letting my heart help connect my head and my body. As I've removed the weight of my head from my heart. As I've freed my pelvic floor. I now feel breath and space uniting my head and my body. And release. Feel free just to take a moment to feel that space of your spine just floating. And then under the legs. Legs out in front and chin to the side so you can see. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, little baby Uttanasana. Paschimottanasana. And inhale up. Arms back behind, open the collarbones. And Dandasana. Back of the head is not weighing my heart down. I believe the back of the skull here, the back brain here, is our more primal brain, kind of our reactive brain, motor cortex as well. And sometimes just think about what that would do if it was just like sitting on your heart. My emotions and my animal sitting and influencing my heart, you know. Maybe we could put some space between the two so they can influence each other in a more balanced way. Left leg underneath, right leg on top. Gomukhasana. Feel my right sit bone move down, left sit bone, pubic bone, tailbone. And again, if you want to do eagle arms because it's more accessible to you today or just feels better, go right ahead. But I'm going to take my left arm up, pat myself in the back, my right arm goes up, my hands grab, or I use a strap or whatever I can, but then I'm breathing into that space in the back of my heart here. Feeling, letting my arm actually help me remember to keep the back of my head out of the back of my heart. Instead of having the back of my head, the back of my thoughts, all the things hiding in my closet, instead of me having them be that big influence on my heart and how my heart feels and perceives. There's a whole other discussion about the heart, but we won't have it today. Instead of letting my past experiences influence my present moment heart, just give it some space to be present. Inhale 4, exhale 4, of course. And release. Take a moment just to feel that space. Undo the legs. Roll onto your backs. And bring your knees to chest, take a little happy baby, or just move into Shavasana. In Shavasana, just feel that breath moving now. Feel your left sit bone relax. Feel your right sit bone relax. Feel your tailbone relax. Pubic bone relax. Back of your heart relax. Back of your head relax. Your back lower teeth relax. Your tongue relax. Lower teeth relax. Front upper teeth relax. Roof of the mouth relax. Upper back teeth relax. Left ear relax. Right ear relax. Left nostril relax. Right nostril relax. Left eye relax. Right eye relax. Space between the eyes relax. Whole brain relax. Whole throat relax. Whole heart relax. The space between your hip bones relax. Pelvic floor relax. Bottoms of the feet relax. Palms of the hands relax. Feel your whole body relax. Whole body and head connected and relaxed. For the next few moments, just feel that breath sweep up and down the body, unifying body and head and body. The space holding you together, reminding you that you're all on the same team. Reminding you of your individuality within a totality. And that the sum of your parts is greater. Feel free to stay there as long as you like. When you're ready, take a deep breath in and release. You can gently wiggle your fingers and toes a little bit to find the edges of your brand new physical wholeness. Roll head from side to side, feeling everything balanced in there. Eventually roll off to one of your sides into a loose fetal position. Stay in that loose fetal position as long as you like, and when you're ready, push yourself up into a comfortable seated position. You can start your own meditation practice or move to the one on the subscription series. Thank you so much for joining me for physical practice as we go into today feeling more unified, more whole between head and body. Namaste.